So here we are, me and Louis here. We're gonna try to roost some birds, see if we get any birds.
Lucky.
See if they start talking.
Yeah, man. Hit them?
Yeah, hit it up.
Hit it up?
Yeah, go ahead. I guess they don't want to talk. Okay.
It's not this spot.
That's okay. We'll go find somebody who wants to talk. Let's get up there.
You know what the problem is? I'm here.
Well, good morning. It is April 18th, about 5:13 in the morning. We got here last night. Me and Louie did a little scouting, tried to roost a couple birds. We found one bird. Roosted not far from the road, so that's where I had Louie go. He's over by cemetery. So he's pretty stoked, pretty excited about that spot. The turkey fired up probably 150 yards out, so not very far. Depending on how things play out, and I think he has a pretty good chance of locating that bird this morning and getting set up on it. So fingers crossed, everything's gonna work out for him. I'm over at a different spot, just up the road from Louie. I roosted a bird here last weekend, just before we left from youth hunt. Hopefully he's still here. I'm waiting for light to come up in another 20-30 minutes here. Hopefully he can start firing up by himself. Otherwise I'm gonna give it a couple owl hoots and we'll see if we can get him to talk. Hopefully we get those birds fired up and get set up on them, and you know, if things don't play out, no big deal, off to a different spot and try that out. So stick around and we'll see what happens. Did you? Hold on. They were lower or higher? No, but like as far as the hill. No, that's not the same birds. No, no. Well, number one, you shouldn't have gone yet. You should have waited a little longer for. Because you gotta see where you're going. So I say hang tight, because I don't think that's the bird that we marked. If you came from up above. Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell where you're at and how. Yeah, sounds good. All right, bye.
I won't eat.
Louis, what happened, man? I know you got a bird, but what happened this morning?
The spot that we roosted a bird last night,
Yeah.
the birds were much closer than we thought.
Okay.
So I'm walking in there, and it's still dark. The birds fly out the roost.
Yeah.
One went one way, one went the other.
Okay.
So I went another 20 yards, found a spot, sat down, call. To owl call, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as it started getting light, they were gobbling everywhere.
Is that right?
Everywhere.
No
And
kidding.
every direction.
Across the street too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And across the street looked better than that side.
Is that right?
Once I looked in there, it's nice and more open over there.
Ooh.
I like
It's thick on the other side.
Where I was is thicker than over there.
Across the street?
Well, on that one spot right across where we were at.
Yeah.
It looked better.
Because I've been across the street from where the bird
It looked-
roosted.
yes.
It's thick.
It didn't seem like, well, we'll go down there sometime and check it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, I sat there till 10 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
And they quit.
They quit
Yeah.
talking, huh?
They quit talking. So I
Okay.
figured, let's go take it right to the track. So I get down there. I made it down there, and as soon as I'm walking in, there's two hens on the little walking road past the gate.
Yeah.
Two hens come out. I'm like, oh hell. So I keep on walking, and I get to where it's about where we usually sit at,
Yeah.
and I can see what I think is a gaggle of birds down there.
Mm-hmm.
With is there a gate down there?
Yeah.
Does you have a gate down there? There's something down there.
No, it's like a target.
Is that what it looks like? A white something.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Anyway, so I get out my binos and I look and I'm thinking, one almost got the red
Yeah.
throat.
Uh-huh.
That's got to be a mature bird.
Yeah.
So I back out, set up my decoys,
Mm-hmm.
sit down, get out the call, nothing. Waited a minute, call again,
Uh-huh.
he gobbled.
Okay.
I said, okay, now we're gonna play.
Now we're
Now
talking.
we're gonna play. So I got ready, put my mask on, and started calling. He gobbled again.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him 2 more minutes. I gobbled, and they're on top of my decoys.
Right off the bat, they came in, boom.
Like that.
And
Three-
you're tucked into the usual spot?
Yeah, I'm stuck back in there.
Uh-huh.
3 jakes, 2 toms
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
So 3 jakes come in, the toms come behind them all roosted up.
Yeah.
I mean, all spread out,
Strutting.
or they're all
Mhm,
strutted up.
mhm.
They come in there and they're walking around. I'm like, God damn it, now there's 2. Which one's bigger? I can't tell because they're wet.
Yeah.
I can't see the river very good. I know
Right.
they're jakes, so one jake started putting. That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
He started doing his putting. I'm like, well, I'm gonna shoot the bird in the back. So bird in front kind of went behind a tree, and the one behind that I was gonna shoot
Yeah.
kind of went past his little piece of tree. All I can see is his head, and then boom, my hammer went right down.
So
And that one's skedaddle.
they were looking to dip at that point. Okay.
Because one of the jakes, like I said, he started putting. The 2 jakes went in the road
Yeah.
and started walking away. The other jake was putting, started following, and the 2 birds turned around the 2 times to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were in the middle of the set.
Right.
As soon as that little red guy hit that head, boom,
Kaboom!
down he went.
Start flopping.
I'm like, that'll work. Yeah, you flop pretty good. It's good size bird. Now you tell me about that whole
Oh
deal.
man.
How do you
I got there this morning, and I got there real early, just like
Yeah.
you. So I sat in the car, waited till about 5:20ish.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
That's what I waited till.
mm-hmm.
And I started walking in then.
Yeah. So
Mr. Wardy.
I started walking in, and there was a fire lane, so I set up the decoy into the fire lane, and then I just tucked into the side, and next thing you know, I hear them fire up behind me. I'm like, shoot, towards the truck.
Yep.
I'm like, oh boy, that's not good. So I spin around the tree, and I start working them. Half hour into it, they come down, and they start working my way.
They were still,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. Now they start working my way.
They're coming.
I'm like, okay, this is awkward, right? I'm like at the base of the tree, facing the wrong way. I've got barely any cover, so I'm just like, bundled up
I gotta
like
be
this.
really, really still, as
Yeah.
still as possible can.
And there's brush everywhere, right? It's like looking through that stuff. And I'm like, they're getting closer. They should be showing up pretty soon. And all of a sudden, I see heads like bobbing, right? And then I hear a putt. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I'm like,
A fucking putt.
shoot, just got busted, right? And all of a sudden, 3 birds take off flying into the trees. At first, I thought maybe they took off, like they flew out of the county,
area,
right?
yeah.
But they didn't. They just flew up into the tree and
They're
sat
roosted
there.
back up there.
And they're gobbling. Like 5 minutes later, they're gobbling.
They're still
right?
doing it, huh?
Yeah. And then, like 15 minutes later, they fly back down, and they work their way around to the other side of the fire lane, and I'm working them, and they're still talking to me.
Still talking, huh?
And all of a sudden, I work this hen up to my decoy.
Well, you call her in.
Yeah, and she's cutting like crazy. She's pissed, and she comes right up to the decoy, and now those birds are coming.
They're coming. She did it for you.
Yeah.
She did the job for you.
So that's bus number 1. They come in, and I'm like, now I had to spin around again 180 to where I originally
to get
started.
Ready, yeah, to get where you wanted to be.
Right where I started, right? So now I'm here, I went to here, now I went around to the other side where I started. And they're getting closer and closer, but I can't see more than 15 yards because after that, it's all pines, all these little green pines.
Little shit.
So all of a sudden, boom, I see the head bob, and it putts again. And now all 3 of them are putting, and they're walking off. And the hen's walking off with them.
They took her with them.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. And it's starting to rain, right? It's starting to rain. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go put the camera away. And then I'm going to reposition myself, walk all the way out to the street, and then cut back in, come from a different angle. See if I can convince them to come in.
Trick them in a little bit.
Yeah, obviously something ain't right over here, but
They're not
there's
like
a
it.
hen over here,
Yeah.
they might go. So I do that, I bring the camera, put it in the truck, walk all the way out to the street, walk way out there to about where they were parallel to me. I come in about 200 yards, and I'm calling, don't hear anything. And then all of a sudden a crane fires up, and they're still there. I'm like, okay. So
And they fired up after her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I start creeping in. I set up, and it's open. It's so open, right? I'm like, man, there's like no way I'm gonna get away with this, right? But all right, whatever. I'll make it work. I tuck into a big tree, and I start calling, start working them. 20 minutes later, they start drifting in.
They come back again.
Here they come, right? All right, let's go. As soon as they come, and there's like a little sloping hill, right? And they're just on the other side of that. So they come in, and there's this Jake, like, oh. I'm like, man, get out of here. And the 2 toms are just fired up. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, they're close. They're just on the other side of that.
They're just within almost range.
Yeah. And I'm setting up. I'm guns in that direction. And I'm looking just beneath my visor, right? Looking. Oop, there it is.
Again.
I'm like, no! You gotta be kidding me! I didn't move.
Fuckers.
I didn't blink. I didn't do nothing.
They didn't like whatever the hell it was.
I got
they
brush
didn't
in front of me. I mean, granted, I'm wide open at the base of the tree.
But you were covered up somehow.
I got brush like that going all the way up to them, and he just.
Is that the Jake or one of the Toms?
That was Tom's.
The Toms.
So that's bus number 3, right?
Jesus.
So I'm like, I got one more chance at this. If I go another,
You got to reset.
I got another 200 yards out that way, come in, cut in, and come towards them, it may work. So that's what I do. I go all the way out, probably like 300 yards, and then I cut in, and I start working towards them, and I start calling, and sure enough, they're still there.
They're still hanging around.
Yeah.
They wanted to be killed.
So now I'm like, I gotta find something better to sit.
Yeah, to sit
in.
on.
Yeah, better cover. So again, there's really nothing to
Not
set
much.
up in. So I set up on this little slope, and there's some brush. There's like branches, so I just pull them all in tight.
Guy behind her?
And I'm like way down. And I got this tree this time.
So you got some cover better.
This time I got a tree in front of me, right? So I look this way or I look that way, right? But if they come head on, which they will, they're not gonna see me, right? That's what I'm thinking. So they come in, I'm working them for about half hour. They're not budging. And all of a sudden, I pull out a different call, use the slate, and they start working in. I'm like, okay.
That away.
Let's go. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and he fires up one more time. Like he's literally right on the other side of the hump, right? And I'm just down below here. So they have to pop up in order for me to see and get a shot.
To be able to see him.
So I'm sitting here like, man, they gotta be coming. They
Just
gotta
get over that hump.
Yeah. And all of a sudden I see this red head, right? I see this red head just come past the tree in front of me, right? Just like this, right? He's 40 yards. And he's looking for that hen.
He's trying to find the hen, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I got a window. There's tree here, and there's some limbs.
You got a squiggling right through there.
I got a window like that, but it's enough. And I'm not about to get busted again, right? I'm like, you done, baby? Boom! And all I see was a wing beat like this. I'm like,
Got your ass.
that's a good fire.
Oh, indeed it is. She roaring.
I am somewhat of an arsonist. I know my mom sure was. She loved burning stuff.
She did. Like to get a campfire going on?
She did. All right, it's evening time, and this is what's going on. This is what's happening.
Meat eater.
Got the steaks going here. Oh yeah, Louis, how you feeling, man?
Pretty good right about now.
Yeah,
Took a power nap earlier today. God knows I needed it.
rejuvenated.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're just chilling, ready to become meat eaters again.
That's right. That's right.
Meat eaters, brother. Steak.
Yeah. We're gonna have ourselves some
By the way,
good
we had
food.
some Puerto Rican rice earlier.
Yeah.
Y'all missed the Puerto Rican rice. Should have been here.
Yep.
It was good.
That was delicious. That hit the
It was
spot.
good.
That hit the spot.
It allowed us to take the power nap.
Yes, it did. All right, I better flip those things.